So, this is our question number 1. Amanullah and Fazullah agreed to form partnership. Consider each of the following cases separately and give journal and opening balance sheet of the firm. In this question, we have 3 questions. Don't consider it as a one question. इसको आप एक क्वेश्चन कंसिडर नहीं करेंगे. इस एक क्वेश्चन में 3 क्वेश्चन है. Again, look at the question. Amanullah and Fazullah agree to form a partnership. Consider each of the following cases separately and give journal entry and opening balance sheet. Suppose this is a question number 1, this is a question number 2, this is a question number 3. First, we will solve the question number 1. The requirement is give journal entries and balance sheet for this question number 1. What is question number 1? If partners agree to share 15,000 each, we have to prepare journal entry and balance sheet for this question number 1. The question is only one sentence. एक सेंटेंस का क्वेश्चन है. इस एक क्वेश्चन के लिए सेंटेंस के क्वेश्चन के लिए हम एक दफ़ा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे. फिर ये क्वेश्चन नंबर बी दूसरा क्वेश्चन होगा, क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 तीसरा क्वेश्चन होगा. इन तीनों क्वेश्चंस का एक दूसरे के साथ कोई लिंक नहीं है. मेरी बात को अच्छी तरह समझ लें. हमने पहले ए पार्ट सॉल्व करना है. ए पार्ट का मतलब है क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, बी पार्ट का मतलब है क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, सी पार्ट का मतलब है क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. देयर इज़ नो रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन दीज 3 क्वेश्चंस. ए एक अलग क्वेश्चन है, बी दूसरा क्वेश्चन है, सी तीसरा क्वेश्चन है, और तीनों क्वेश्चन में हमने जर्नल एंट्रीज बनानी है और बैलेंस शीट बनानी है. तो बिस्मिल्लाह करते हैं. सबसे पहले हम क्वेश्चन नंबर ए सॉल्व करते हैं. इफ़ बोथ पार्टनर इन्वेस्ट 15,000, 2 पार्टनर्स हैं, अगर दोनों 15,000 इन्वेस्ट करें तो एक पार्टनर का नाम अमानुल्लाह है, एक का नाम फैज़ुल्लाह है, और अगर दोनों 15,000 रुपये लाते हैं तो इसकी जर्नल एंट्री और बैलेंस शीट हम लोग कैसे करेंगे. तो सबसे पहले हम लोग जर्नल एंट्री के लिए जर्नल का फॉर्मेट बना लेंगे. मैंने तो यहाँ पर आपके लिए फॉर्मेट बना लिया है. ठीक है. पहला कॉलम डेट का है, सेकंड कॉलम डिस्क्रिप्शन का है, डेबिट और क्रेडिट. वी विल प्रिपेयर अ प्रॉपर फॉर्मेट फॉर दिस स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन. जर्नल का फॉर्मेट बना लेंगे. डेट का कॉलम है, डिस्क्रिप्शन का कॉलम है, डेबिट का कॉलम है और क्रेडिट का कॉलम है. ट्रांजैक्शन नंबर ए. व्हाट इज द ट्रांजैक्शन? कैश विल बी कंट्रीब्यूटेड बाय द पार्टनर्स. कैश जो है थोड़ा सा इस साइड पे करके लिखेंगे और कैपिटल थोड़ा सा इस साइड पे करके लिखेंगे. थोड़ा सा इसमें फ़र्क है. सो how much capital cash will be invested by Fazullah and Amanullah? 15,000 Fazullah लाया है, 15,000 Amanullah लाया है. The rule of debit and credit says that increase in capital will be credited. Suppose you are a firm, you are a business. If you are a firm, you are a business, and I am Amanullah and there is another person who is a Fazullah. We both are going to contribute cash in you. We are giving cash to you. So you are taking cash as well as the capital of mine and another person is increasing in your account. आप एक तो कैश ले रहे हैं हमसे, दूसरा आपके पास हमारा कैपिटल भी इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है. देखिए, आई एम अमानुल्लाह एंड द सेकंड वन इज़ फैजुल्लाह एंड वी आर बोथ गिविंग 15,000 individually to you. You are taking 30,000, so you have receiving 30,000. Increase in asset is debited, so cash will be debited 30,000, and as well as you are taking 15,000 from Fazullah, 15,000 from Amanullah, and capital is also increasing. The same entry you have done in first year, that when cash is contributed by the partner, you say cash capital credit, cash capital debit capital credit, cash debit capital credit. So the basic difference we have find in this question is the name of partners are mentioned with capital, because if we are not going to mention the name of the partner with capital, how we will come to know that how much capital will be invested by each partner. So you must have to know about this fact. When the capital or cash is contributed by the partners, cash will be debited, capital will be credited, but you must have to mention the name of the partner with their respective amount of capital, how much they have invested. आपने जब भी पार्टनर कोई पैसा इन्वेस्ट करता है तो उसके पैसे के साथ उसका नाम लाजमी मेंशन करना है. खाली कैपिटल नहीं लिखना. खाली कैपिटल लिखने से हमें ये नहीं पता चलेगा कि इस पार्टनर ने कितना दिया और दूसरे पार्टनर ने कितना दिया है. एंट्री तो वही है जो हम फर्स्ट ईयर में करते थे, कैश डेबिट कैपिटल क्रेडिट. लेकिन अब फ़र्क सिर्फ इतना आया कि 2 कैपिटल आ गए और हर एक कैपिटल के साथ उसका नाम आ गया है. हमने वही कैश डेबिट किया है 30,000, कैपिटल क्रेडिट किया है फैजुल्ला का 15,000, अमानुल्ला का 15,000, लेकिन उनके साथ उनके नेम मेंशन किए हैं। दोबारा से देख लें, कैश डेबिट, कैपिटल क्रेडिट, बट वी हैव टू मेंशन द नेम ऑफ देयर स्पेसिफिक पार्टनर विद देयर कैपिटल। कैश डेबिट 30,000 क्योंकि 15,000 हमें फैजुल्ला ने दिए, 15,000 अमानुल्ला ने दिए, टोटल हमें 30,000 रुपये मिले। तो कैश डेबिट 30,000, बीच में से 15,000 किसी हैं फैजुल्ला का, तो कैपिटल फैजुल्ला क्रेडिट 15,000, अमानुल्ला कैपिटल क्रेडिट 15,000। रिक्वायरमेंट में है, बैलेंस शीट भी बनानी है। सो देर इज़ ओनली वन एसेट, दैट इज़ कैश। वी हैव राइट कैश ऑन द एसेट साइड 30,000 एंड देर इज़ ओनली वन आइटम ऑफ इक्विटी, दैट इज़ कैपिटल। वी विल राइट कैपिटल ऑफ फैजुल्ला एंड कैपिटल ऑफ अमानुल्ला सेपरेटली ऑन इक्विटी साइड एंड वी विल टोटल इट। दिस इज़ अवर क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. Simply, we have debited cash, credit capital, write cash on the asset side and write capital on the equity side. Next है हमारे पास question number 2. If Amanullah invested 10,000 and Faizullah invested 15,000, अमानुल्ला आपको 10,000 देता है और फैजुल्ला आपको 15,000 देता है, तो आपको टोटल कितने मिलते हैं? 15,000, 10,000, 25,000. So how you are going to pass the journal entry? सिमिलरली आपको कितने मिल रहे हैं? 25,000. तो आपने कैश को तो डेबिट कर लिया 25,000 के लिए. यू आर गेटिंग 25,000 फ्रॉम बोथ पार्टनर्स, 10,000 फ्रॉम अमानुल्ला, 15,000 फ्रॉम फैजुल्ला, 10,000 फ्रॉम अमानुल्ला, 15,000 from Fazullah. As a whole you are getting 25,000, so you will debit 25,000 for cash. Cash will be debited for 25,000 because increase in asset will always be debited. So cash will be debited for 25,000. You are taking 25,000 from both partners, and capital Amanullah will be credited for 10,000 and capital Fazullah will be credited for 15,000. Why? Because we want to know how much capital, how much amount we have taken from Amanullah and how much amount we have taken from Fazullah. That's the reason we have mentioned their names and we have write it separately. You are not going to add the capital of 2 or 3 partner at any case. You must have to write the capital of the specific partners with their respective names separately. So we have write capital Amanullah 10,000 separately and capital Fazullah 15,000 separately. The next requirement is balance sheet. There is no assets except cash. So I have write whole cash 25,000 on the asset side and there is no equity except capitals. So I have write the capital of Amanullah and capital of Fazullah separately on the equity side and I have added it 25,000, 25,000. Balance sheet is equal and there is no query, there is no problem in this question. Now I am moving toward the question number 3. In question number 3, they are mentioning that Amanullah invests 10,000 in cash and Fazullah invests 22,500 in cash and furniture valued 7,500. It means Fazullah is giving 2,500 in a cash and 75,100 in furniture. Before moving towards the question, I would like to ask a question, how much you are getting. So look at the question. Amanullah is giving you 10,000. You are getting 10,000 in cash and Fazullah invested cash 22,500. So as a whole you are taking 12,500 in form of cash. 10,000 from Amanullah, 2,500 from Fazullah. So 10,000 plus 2,500, you are taking 12,500 in form of cash and furniture value 7,500. You are also taking furniture 7,500. 7,500 you are is in the form of furniture. You are a business, you are taking 12,500 in the form of cash and 7,500 in the form of furniture. So first of all I will debit cash 12,500 and furniture 7,500 because I am taking, the firm is taking 12,500 in the form of cash and 7,500 in the form of furniture. Now the question arises, how much amount is invested by Amanullah and how much amount is invested by Fazullah. So again move towards the question. Amanullah invested 10,000 only. So capital Amanullah is 10,000 and Fazullah is invested 2,500 cash and 7,500 furniture. The furniture he have invested is also in a form of asset, but he did not take this furniture as a charity. He is not your friend that he is giving you voluntarily for your use. He is not giving that. He is not saying that dear sister, dear brother, please take this furniture as a free, and this furniture have no value. Look at the question. The furniture value is 7,500. So consider this point, that furniture also have some specific values. So how much is going to invest? He is going to invest 2,500 in a form of cash and 7,500 in a form of furniture. So as a whole, he are investing 7,500 plus 2,500 mean 10,000. How we come to know about 10,000? Because 2,500 he has invested in the form of cash and 7,500 he has invested in the form of furniture. As a whole, he is investing 10,000. So capital Faizullah is 10,000. Now simply when we are going to prepare balance sheet, I find cash as an asset and also find furniture as an asset. So I will write cash and furniture on the asset side, because furniture is also a asset. And in equity side, I did not find any other account except capitals. So I have write the capital of Amanullah, capital of Faizullah in balance sheet credit side. This is the question number 1 of problem number 1 of question number chapter 4, capital formation, partnership formation. If you have any queries, please free to ask any questions. I'm here to answer your questions, because if you are going to ask any question, then this is the way I come to know about your understanding, that you are going to understand or you have any problem. So I am able to focus on that specific problem. Thank you.